All right, hello everyone. I'm Chris Loftus. I'm the CEO at Desert Springs Hospital, and I'm here today at our Surgical Weight Control Center with Mr. Michael Nunez. Michael's one of our largest transformation patients that we've had here at the Surgical Weight Control Center. And Michael, I know we were talking a little bit previously about the stigma that can kind of exist out there for men and kind of making themselves vulnerable and not being too prideful for these types of procedures. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I ran into as well. We have this societal perceived image that men are big, strong guys. There's no changes that need to be made, but that's couldn't be further from the truth. One of the biggest things for me was the emotional aspect of just being able to feel a sense of normalcy. I always felt like I was stuck in a sort of a fat suit, and I just wished that I could just unzip and just be normal in the eyes of society today.
You talked a little bit about kind of sleep apnea. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so that was my main comorbidity that I had, where I had severe obstructive sleep apnea, where I would stop breathing 197 times an hour, which breaks down to about once every 33 seconds. A month after surgery, I took my CPAP machine, put it in the closet, and I haven't used it since.
Wow, so that's awesome. So tell us a little bit about the max weight that you got to.
So where I made my decision, I had weighed 460 pounds, and at the same time, I was at my doctor's office, and they also gave me an expiration date at that point. You don't make a change in your life right now, you get about 5 years max.
Wow. So that 5 years would have put you around like 40 years old?
Right around 40 years old. I'm about to turn 38 this year, and my blood levels, everything is back down to normal. I have no issues whatsoever.
Excellent. So where are you down your weight to now?
So today I'm at 200 pounds, and then with a total loss of 260 pounds.
Amazing. Very cool. So I know that we're going to show some stills here where you had a jacket. That was your go-to jacket. Yes. That you wore. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so this coat here, I mean, just putting it on here in these images was a huge shocker for me, because this was something that I always wore for special occasions or dinners or anything like that. And just at one point knowing that this jacket was actually too small to fit on me is just a shocker for me.
Wow, amazing. So I know when you were going through the journey, you kind of hit some obstacles when I went to some other services and got turned down. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I went to 2 other facilities prior to finding Surgical Weight Control Center, and as soon as I walked in here, as soon as I walked in the door, I knew that this was the place for me. From the front end staff to the back of the house doctors, I mean, everybody involved with this procedure, even with the staff over at Desert Springs Hospital, it was just phenomenal the entire time. I have no complaints and no regrets for coming here whatsoever.
And you do it again.
Yeah, this is something I would do again 100 times if I had to, knowing that I had the success today, knowing that I would still have the same staff and doctors that operated on me. No hesitation, no regrets whatsoever.
Awesome. Well, Michael, again, thanks for joining us here today at the Surgical Weight Control Center. I know that when you walked in, the staff was lighting up when they saw you, and I know you're part of the family here. So best of luck on the next journey. Again, no expiration date on you now. Go enjoy the next part of your life.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.